Now, there's a bit of a theme carrying on here with this song, in the way that it kind of involves grandparents, although not my grandparents. This is a song that I learned a little while ago. That was basically the idea behind the song is a fellow wrote down all the things that he learned from both of his grandfathers in his life growing up, and he had lots of good lessons in there. The thing about this song, and I was playing this song back on Thursday night at a retirement residence in Norwood, Ontario, and there's yodeling in this song, but I can't yodel. The warning that I throw out to the people out there, and I'll throw it out to you people, although I don't think it really applies as much here, but if there's anybody with hearing aids, you might want to find the mute button before I get it. The other thing about this song is it's in a... doesn't sound like that, that's for sure. It's in a few different keys, and I'm not quite as talented as some of the musicians you might see up here who know how to play in different keys just like that. I have to cheat a little bit and use this thing. So, a couple of times the music's going to stop, and I'm going to look really awkward up here and fumble around and reposition this and hope like heck that my voice hits the right spot when we come back to it. So, don't be thinking the song's over. You might be wishing the song's over, but don't be thinking the song's over. It's called Always Keep an Edge on Your Knife, Son, and it's a real favorite of my wife's. Not. Never put your hat on the bed, son, never put your hat on the bed. Cause if your hat's on the bed, you might wake up dead, so don't you never put your hat on the bed. But if you do, be sure it's upside down, son, if you do, be sure it's upside down. Cause if there's any doubt to keep the luck from running out, so if you do, be sure it's upside down. And never throw a match when it's dry, son, never throw a match when it's dry. Don't you never throw a match, cause the grouse might catch and burn 3 counties when it's dry. And always keep an edge on your knife, son, always keep an edge on your knife. Cause a good sharp edge is a man's best hedge against the vague uncertainties of life. Yes, a good sharp edge is a man's best hedge against the uncertain vagaries of life. But never good sharp and no knife, like the one who give the advice. Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling. And here is the first break where I reposition the second. Never sell the old 22, son, never sell the old 22. Cause the old 22 shot to go for R2, so don't you never sell the old 22. But aim it to the left a little low, son, aim it to the left a little low. Cause the old iron sight fires high and to the right, so aim it to the left a little low. And maybe one of the most important lessons, I didn't learn this from my grandfather, but I learned it from my father. Always tip the glass when you pour, son, always tip the glass when you pour. Cause if you don't tip the glass, then the foam comes fast and runs from the table to the floor. And always keep an edge on your knife, son, always keep an edge on your knife. Cause a good sharp edge is a man's best hedge against the vague uncertainties of life. Yes, a good sharp edge is a man's best hedge against the uncertain vagaries of life. But I never good sharp and no knife, like the one who give the advice. Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling. And there is one more change, and this can be the hard one.